Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's video is going to be a Friday the 13th related video. Two different subjects. The first thing I want to talk about is the tragic passing of a fellow Friday the 13th alumni. First, I'm talking about Jack Marks, who played Deputy Winslow in 1981's Friday the 13th Part 2. Bill Randolph, who played Jeff in this film, let everyone know that Jack had passed away, and his part as Deputy Winslow has always been one of my favorites. Even though the role of Deputy Winslow was small in the film, it left an impression on me from when he catches Jeff and Sandra sneaking around Camp Crystal Lake to when he takes them back to Paul Holt and they don't really get reprimanded in the way that he would like them to have been. And then the scene, of course, where he's driving away from the camp, Captain Packanack, and he sees Jason run across the road. And of course, the chase ensues and he meets his demise in Jason's cabin. I want to read now a letter that was posted about Jack Marks from his widow. So Bill Randolph shared this note by Linda Marks, and this was posted on Bloody Disgusting, which I will post down below if people want to read it. It says, I am sorry to inform you that my dear husband Jack Marks died last week after a long, slow decline from congestive heart failure. I know many of you know him in passing, as he loved to entertain fellow elevator passengers and trade quips with security guards and neighbors, and en route to wherever he was going. He spent his last 2 years mostly at home, managing to enjoy his increasing sedentary existence and keeping in touch with close friends. He received hospice care at home and briefly in Brooklyn before he died peacefully, just short of 87 years old. We had been together 39 years. Jack had a substantial acting career both before and after we moved to West Beth 20-odd years ago. He mostly did off-Broadway and regional theater. His biggest venues were touring nationally as the father in Brighton Beach Memoirs and dying heroically in the movie Friday the 13th Part 2. He was proudest of his starring Duel performance in Athol Fugard's play Valley Song, which he performed on Martha's Vineyard. He also relished performing the old man Lazar Wolf in 3 different out-of-town productions of Fiddler on the Roof. When acting work became more difficult to get, he took up writing, producing hundreds of vibrant short stories and a few poems. And it just concludes with everyone at Bloody Disgusting sending their deepest condolences to Linda Marks and to all of Jack's family members, friends, and colleagues. May he rest in eternal peace. So, very sad news. I'm always saddened if we lose another alumni from my favorite horror film franchise. And Friday the 13th Part 2, I love more than Friday the 13th Part 1. It's becoming one of my favorite sequels in the franchise. Moving on from that sad news, I'd now like to talk about an ongoing Indiegogo campaign that's supporting the final chapter in the Never Hike Alone franchise. I really truly feel that Vicente DeSanti's independent films that we've gotten in 2017 with the original Never Hike Alone, and of course with 2020's Never Hike in the Snow, which was a prequel, I really feel like Vicente DeSanti has saved the Friday the 13th franchise from falling into obscurity. Because of legal reasons, there's been a lot of holdup on any official feature film being released since the 2009 reboot. And Never Hike Alone 2, a Friday the 13th fan film, is the exciting final chapter in the Never Hike Alone series. It's set 3 months after the disappearance of Mark Hill. Crystal Lake's haunted son and part-time ambulance driver Tommy Jarvis has all but given up on his search for the long-lost Jason Voorhees. However, when Tommy receives an emergency call to pick up injured hiker McLeod, Andrew Leidy's character, he will once again come face-to-face with the ghost of Crystal Lake, setting into motion the epic and blood-soaked conclusion to the deadly rivalry. Caught between the chaos is Dr. Diana Hill, Anna Campbell, who is still searching for the answers for her son's disappearance, and the ever-stubborn Sheriff Rick Colon, Vinny Gustafaro, who believes Tommy is ultimately responsible for it all. Their goal is to raise over $150,000 in order to complete all phases of production for Never Hike Alone 2. Reaching this goal will give the team the necessary backing to start filming in the spring-summer of 2022 and premiere in the fall of 2022. And the great news about this is that at this point, they've already hit 47% of their goal. They're currently standing at $70,994, hoping to hit that $150,000 so they can start shooting in a couple months. I pledged some money as well. They have amazing incentives for donating to the film, and I'm going to put a link down below to the Indiegogo campaign. These 2 films, Never Hike Alone and Never Hike in the Snow, are very important to me. I love both of these films so much. I'm a huge Jason fan. Friday the 13th franchise is very important to me. It's my favorite horror film franchise, and I feel like so much respect and creativity has gone into these films that I cannot wait to see how this saga concludes. And if you guys are fans of these films, if you're fans of Jason and the Friday the 13th franchise, I definitely recommend you guys go and throw some support their way. Help them reach this goal of $150,000 so they can finish this film series and go out with a bang, which I'm sure they're going to. So I'm going to put a link down below to that Indiegogo campaign. Let's help bring Jason back. Who knows when we're going to get something from Paramount and Warner Brothers. And it's people like Vicente DeSanti are keeping the franchise alive, in my opinion. So that's it, Philippines. Thanks so much again for dropping by the zone. Like I said, I want to pay tribute to the late great Jack Marks, who played Deputy Winslow, as well as throwing some support to Vicente DeSanti's campaign for the final Never Hike Alone film, Never Hike Alone 2. Thanks so much again to everyone for stopping by the Horror Zone. I hope everyone's doing well. I promise I'll talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Hey fellow Fright Fiends, just want to say thank you again for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I typically do this once or twice a week with new content. I've been doing this for over 11 years, and the horror genre is a passion of mine, and it really means a lot to me that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again later. Take it easy, stay scared as always.